Hey guys, it's Jason the X for SCNS Live, the super cool nerd show, back with another toy review. I'm tripping over my words already. Sorry, I just got back from the gym. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get more regular with these, and if you notice, things have gotten a little bit different. I got me a new camera to shoot videos on, and a new sound system, so I hope you can hear me and see this very well. We can go full 4K on this, so maybe later. But anyway, this is a review I've been waiting for. This is the Solar Chogokin GX-78 Dragon Caesar or Dragonzord, depending on what side of the Pacific that you happen to watch some multicolored teenagers fighting monsters. Yes, I love this thing. Now, I think I've got, this is the third Solar Chogokin beast that I've picked up so far, or mecha, and I really like it. I really wanted to complete my, I do plan on getting Titanus eventually, but I really wanted to get this guy. Now, I've reviewed the Legacy before, and this guy is better, albeit smaller, but we'll get into the full review in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and... I should have gotten my Dragon Dagger out to blow it for this. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's just freaking stupid. Anyway, so taking a look at the box, you've got the Dragon Caesar right there, and you see the Dragonzord in battle mode. Nice, shiny chrome on there. You got that on the box. Dragonzord, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Zyuranger right over there. Trying to get my new camera to focus. There we go. Yeah, had to get a new tripod for this too, because it was a little bit too heavy for my standard tripod that I have. So I actually got a nice fluid head one. So on top of the box, you have the Dragonzord and some glare, and there he is. There's the mask. On the side, you've got the Dragonzord roaring with its nice teeth. More words and letters. And then you've got another shot of the Dragonzord, more of an upper shot. And Dragonzord. And on the back, you can see some of the things that this guy can do. There he is with the other Guardian Beasts right there. And of course, they can combine to make with that. And we get the Dragonzord in battle mode. And that's a really, ooh, I tell you, it's so good. It's so good. There's another version of it right there. And of course, you can take the Megazord. Also, his staff collapses inside of his chest. We'll get to that. But you can combine it into the Ultra Megazord, I think is what it was. I can't remember the name of it. Should have probably had that before we started. So let's go ahead and bring our star back in here. It is the Dragonzord, and man, it's super nice. Let's go ahead and just get into some of the detail on this guy. First of all, look at this beautiful chrome up here. Let me see if I can turn him where you can actually see the red in his eyes. Come on, focus. Focus. The camera doesn't want to focus. So yeah, you've got this very nice design. You can see the red in his eyes down there. That shiny crest. And this is all detailed, not just painted on. He's got a lot of die-cast metal on him too. Up here, this whole piece is die-cast. Of course, his mouth can open, and you don't see a face when you open up his mouth. You've got some nice shiny chrome on the sides here. It is a fingerprint magnet, but man, it looks nice. More of that molding right there. On the front, more of that molding. Beautiful, beautiful gold used here. You can see, like me back here, doing this review. I love the red. The colors really pop on this guy. You got the designs right over there. No American designs here. This is all the Zyuranger style. Nice cannon-y fingers. More of that gold on the back. You can see a central piece right here. Of course, that's got like all the housing for stuff. This tail is segmented so nicely, and you can pull it out. Each section pulls out to give you a little bit more range. A lot of maneuverability. If it does pop off quite easy, but that's more for, you know, when you're doing Dragonzordy stuff. So yeah, nice arc on the tail, and it's good stiff joints. That's actually got a ratchet up here. These are just ball joints. And the shoulders can actually go out, and you can raise this up more for that transformation that we're going to do a little bit later. And you do have a peg to lock it in right here, but you can actually move this a little bit. You can get a little bit of range out of there, just so it seems a little bit more natural. Now, he never really used his arms a lot, so at the hips, they won't go out, but you can go about that far back, about that far forward, a little bit more forward. You're not going to get a lot of range out there. There is a nice metal joint inside there, so let's see if you can see that. And these will go about that far down, so about 90 degrees. Of course, you can flip this up, and you're going to use that more in the transformation mode. Move my camera back a little bit here. Excuse me. Got some die-cast connector joints right here. Die-cast on the toes, very nice silver. That's very fingerprint magnety. That's a word. Pretty sure it's a word. I'm trying to get him in that classic kind of dragon pose, kind of Dragonzord pose. Get over there, boy. So, can't seem to get him to do what I want, but there we go. Bringing this down a little bit. So, backing things up a little. Here is the Legacy Dragonzord. And as you can see, he is a bit smaller, but I think he's nicer, especially in the tail area. I always thought Legacy Dragonzord was pretty heavy, and it had some good die-cast bits in there, especially with these front plates and everything. This guy is a little bit lighter, but he feels more high quality. Dragonzord is definitely heavier, but he's also bigger. So, and he's got these big, like all of his feet are die-cast, whereas only the toes are die-cast over here. So, yeah, forgive the dust on him because he might be being put away with the Legacy Megazord, so we'll see. But, you know, one thing you don't have is that mouth in there. So, yeah, this guy, he's pretty awesome. I'm glad I got him. So, to also compare him with the SOC Megazord, which, bringing him in, I think that's a good height on those guys. He's just a little bit shorter, but good size. But of course, we can't have it with just this. Oh, I'm sorry. He does come with two other accessories. These hands that are a more naturally shaped set of hands. Let me just move. You know, they got that little bit of an arc to them, so you can kind of. So it looks more natural. I don't like these. I don't like they. I guess they look better, but I always really like the fingers being able to launch the missiles. But you can pop that off if you so desire. Just pop it off. You got that little peg joint right there, and yep, that's his hand. So we'll just. Let's try this with the other one, and you really gotta make sure you get it. There you go. So now he has a more naturally shaped hand. I do not care. I like my straight hands because I don't want to change them out when I go and do one of the other modes. So, yeah. So, with that, we got to make the Dragonzord in battle mode. So, let's go ahead and do that. All right, while we got him here, because we're going to this transformation mode, here he is next to the Tyrannosaurus. So, he is a little bit smaller, the Tyrannosaurus is. But I think they're a little bit closer in height, definitely more so than the Legacy version was. So I'm okay with this, but he is going to get a lot bigger. A lot. Hey. Don't you be falling off camera over here. For these nice people who came to watch this review. Damn Tyrannosaurus, you stand. Anyway, I'm glad y'all didn't see that. He's being unruly back here. So the first thing we want to do is take the tail off. Like so, and you got a little peg joint there, and start collapsing all of his sections in. So we've got that really long, straight tail piece, and then if you've had any of you have had the Dragonzords they released over the years, you know that it's not exactly screen accurate. But wait, there's more. So anyway, what we want to do is take his hands and fold them up into here. Just like so, and then take him and split him down the middle. Take this part out, bring these back together, You got several tabs and clips. Take these panels and flip them up. Straighten the legs down. Bring this in, pop that in, and you'll feel a nice click. And drop these panels over here. And then we want to start bringing in our other Zords. So we got, first thing we got to do is get these down. They're a nice little ratchet joints. All metal piece. Take the saber-toothed tiger and pop it in there. And the Triceratops, pop it in there. Now I want to take the chest and bring it around to the front. Bring my camera up a little bit. And these are going to marry together and clip in. Oh yeah, it's getting big. I want to take just the back of the Megazord. You know, the mammoth that formed the back of the Megazord. And you got those same kind of clip and tabs that you had for the Megazord in here. There we go, I'll show that off. You're just going to bring those in and peg them in like so. And we're not done. No, we're not. Gonna zoom in a little bit. You want to bring the jaw down, and as you keep bringing it down, it's going to dislodge from the top of the mouth. Bring it down, and you've got the visor, and then you bring it down. It slides up and down, which I don't like. I think it like slides. It should have been more forward, so you can see the actual teeth, the actual eyes in the Dragonzord. But I don't think there's a good way to get this without raising it up. So nope. So anyway, you want to bring that down so it looks more natural. And here you have the Dragonzord in, oops, yep, I'm working this. It's a new camera. I'm working it. I'm trying to. But you have the Dragonzord in battle mode. Now, the cool thing about this guy, you've always had an extra piece. I just hit my microphone wires. But you've always had an extra piece to make his weapon. Not so with the Solar Chogokin. You open this up, and inside, and these are die-cast feet, by the way. The silver parts are die-cast feet. So you open this up and pull this out, and you have a little miniature stand. You bring this up, straighten it out, straighten it all out. Don't pinch your finger in there. Close it up, and here you have the bottom part of the staff, but we want to bring this up and unpeg this part. We'll open up this panel, I mean. Open it up, and you've got a little handle piece, and that goes in there. You can fold this down, and then take the rest of the tail and just line it up and pop it in there. And that's the way it goes. And then he's got his drill weapon, which, there you go. It is what it is. I'm going to slide this back so you can fully see that. So there you go. It's extending all the way up there. And there's the piece. So yeah, it is a bit weird because it's all down here, but wait, there's more. It also comes with this. These feet are die cast, but it is a longer staff. Also, this part cheats a little bit. It is smaller. It's to make it more show accurate. So yeah, you got a bigger handle here, and what you do is get rid of this. You get rid of it and take off the top three. There we go. I just kind of decompressed that a little bit and take this. You got a ball joint here. And look at that. Now that looks like the weapon of the Dragonzord. Also, they didn't make the feet all messed up like they did on that other Legacy Dragonzord, where they were uneven. I have no idea why they were that way, but they were. But anyway, now he can hold that up higher, and I think it looks better. Actually, I don't think. It looks better. It looks way better. The only thing, and this is me nitpicking, the only thing is I wish that the Mastodon's hands opened enough where I could get a two-handed grip. Now, I haven't really messed with it a lot, but I just want to. He can kind of hold it a little bit if I really cheat and just kind of put it here. So there. Now I've kind of got a two-handed grip. I'm cheating so much. I'm sorry for my phone. As I was saying, my phone did kind of give me a message. So there you go. He is holding it in slightly a two-handed grip. I guess it's better than nothing. I like it. I'll move my lights back a little bit so you can kind of see it a little bit more. So, yeah, that looks good. It looks better than the Legacy version did, and a lot better than any that have gone before it. So, very screen accurate. So, now we have to turn this thing into the Ultra Dragonzord. So, is it the Ultra Dragon? The Mega Dragonzord, sorry. All right, so to get things in Mega Dragonzord, we're going to go ahead and get our Megazord back together. And I just left him kind of like in, kind of like a half Dragonzord in battle mode. So we want to take these pieces and peg them in right there into those holes there. So those pegs are going there. And we want to split apart his hips. And we're going to do that, but we're also going to take his head and push it back up into there. Now what I want to see is if I push this up like that, will it close? It will not close if I don't. I was trying to do this, so I'm going to raise it up just a little bit and see. So now that looks a lot better for the eyes, to actually see the eyes. So anyway, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to take his crest and bring it all the way up. Doo-doo. Take these legs and his hip pieces and bring them down. You want to be careful with these because these are actually like plastic over here and they're very stiff. They are very stiff and I don't want to break this toy. So anyway, now for the Megazord itself, of course you're going to pull his antlers back to that position where they click into place. Detach the tail. Oops. These cannons, they don't stay on very well. So there it goes. Just a little tab system. And also take his pauldrons and bring them down. So he's all compact and ready to go. They also tell you to bring his hips out like that. I guess just to give him a bit more stability. So now you want to make sure that you go around the front of his crown piece up here. Avoiding that because you don't want to scratch that paint. Bring it down. On the back side, this little panel here, you can see we kind of go right between his antlers back here. But that little piece is going to fold down. And you're going to peg it. If it's on there straight, I think it is. But we want to use this hole that was previously being used for the Tyrannosaurus tails. There it goes. It's in there. And then we can take the T-Rex tail and push it right in there. And we can put the other cannon back on here where it belongs. And there you have the Mega Dragonzord. That's pretty good. That's a heavy piece. This is a super heavy thing with all of the things on top on it. Of course, you can put the sword back in his hand if you're so pleased, but be careful because he will tip over. And I got the mammoth shield, but I'm not going to put that on there. The other thing is, oh boy, he is very top heavy. This thing has a lot of weight up here. So there we go. With this piece, you want to open it back up, fold this down. First, you want to fold this back in here. I don't think it goes in there like that. There we go. Like that. Put it back in there. And then this piece, you want to push it back in there, making sure that this comes down. Fold the stand up like that and like this. Okay. Get that seated all the way in there into those angles, and then you can close up the chest piece. So then with that, you can actually take the pieces, put the tail back on here, and I know I've seen this before, but you can put this upside down on there. And you can take the other drill piece and put it, wait, I think I'm doing that wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm doing that wrong. Oh, yeah, I see. These pieces don't go on here. And I'm just hitting the camera, trying to go around it, because he's a big boy. So you're actually supposed to just take this part, remove these other three out of the equation, put them like that, and then they would mount underneath here. So there you go. It's actually funny. It actually stabilizes them a little bit. So there you go. There is the Mega Dragonzord. And I got to tell you, this is a big, heavy piece. But you know what? Oh, it's so worth it. It's so good. I cannot wait to get Titanus so I can complete the look. Right now, this guy is on sale for like $140 or something on Amazon. So if you're on the fence about it, I mean, that's a lot of money off. You should probably go ahead and pull the trigger on this guy. I certainly enjoy him. And yeah, he's going to be taking that spot for Megazord on my shelf. So sorry, but it's a very, very nice piece with a lot of just great detail, if not kind of heavy. No, I will not be leaving them combined. No. We're not doing that. That would be just dumb. I don't want him to fall over. And I know he's going to probably tip over right now if I like shake the table or anything. But yeah. So guys, get your Mega Dragonzord. I got mine. Like I said, it was on sale off Amazon. Check your LCSs. GameStop has it for a pretty expensive price. I wouldn't buy it from there. But that is my review of the GX-78 Dragonzord or Dragon Caesar. Pick yours up. I know I love mine. And boy, got to drop some dollars to get that Titanus. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you later.